Hiya, welcome back. Look at this, glorious sunshine, and it's the middle of winter. It's day 2 of me trip away. I was in St Abbs yesterday. I'm not sure which way round I'm going to put the videos up, but we're in Beadnell this morning. Don't let that sun put you off though. It is absolutely freezing. I was scraping ice off the inside of the windows of the van this morning. So the plan is we're going to head out towards the barnyard area. We're going to fish the last of the ebb across maybe halfway towards the Northumberland buoy. Then when the tide turns around and starts coming in, we'll go back again towards the barnyard, Newton Point, that sort of area. Target, as always, here is going to be pollock, it's going to be codling, it's going to be wrasse, and you never know, we might pick up a bonus ling. And this time of year, there's bound to be some coleys. Let's get over there and see how we do. Right, so here we are, our first stop. As I said, there's a few hours of the ebb tide left, so we're going to head sort of down towards the Northumberland buoy. I don't know if we'll get all the way there today. It's been a while since I've fished over there, but we'll get pretty close, I think. I'm just going to put a little bit of the stink on. What have I got on there? Manila. We're going to get down there. We'll see which way this tide's going to take the kayak, whether it's going to take it further out to sea or not, and then we'll adjust the drift after that. But for now, let's get on with catching that first fish, eh? Oh, we're in. First fish of the day. I don't think it's very big, like, but it's definitely a fish of some description. I thought I'd got a few little hits there. Well, the blank might be off if we get this up. Yeah, it is. Well, look at that. Well, that's good news. Even something that small can get this hook in its mouth. So there's the blank off. We're not going to win any prizes for this little fella. But we're not on a blank. See you later. And he's away. Well, we'll double up on the smell then. You never know, that might be the start of it. I've put so much of this krill spray on my dry suit. It's going to absolutely stink when I put it in the bathroom when I get home. My wife's going to love me. Sorry, pet. Oh, what's this? I think it's another small fish. I think there's something else on. It's tiny, tiny, whatever it is. I can't believe they're getting smaller. Oh, hey. There you go. Hey, but it's good to know that they can trigger the hook. I'm happy with that. Right, we'll just have to keep applying stink, I think. So I'm quite liking these storms. I had a nice ling on one yesterday. Proven that the smaller fish can still trigger them. So let's see if we can grab a decent cod with one today. That would be the icing on the cake, and then I might buy some more. With them being 40 gram, they're really useful. Because they're heavy, but they're not too long. So if I go up to 40 gram on a fish black minnow, say, it's kind of beyond the wrasse's reach, as it were. A wrasse can't get its gob around that, it's too big. But these 40 gram storm, I think they're called GTs or GTOs, 360s, something like that. The weedless version of them. These are the same length as a 25 gram fish black minnow, but they weigh 40 grams, as I'm saying. Is that the bottom or a fish? Oh, it's hard to tell. Oh, that's a fish. Get in. I couldn't work out what was going on there. I think I was bouncing my lure off the bottom and getting pulled into a snag or two, and then it felt a little bit different, and it is a fish. It's a little bit more like it, isn't it? Well, they're getting a bit bigger. There we go. I'm not going to complain about that, are we? There he is. Catch you later, pal. Well, he was a welcome sight, wasn't he? I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to go straight back down. See if there's any more around. So we're just coming off the back end of that bit of structure there, so I wonder if that's why we caught him, because he was just hiding out of the current there. Gosh, it's beautiful out here. It's warm now. It was freezing this morning. God, my alarm went off at 7 o'clock and I couldn't get out my sleeping bag until 8 o'clock. That's how long it took the heater to warm the van up. Got a diesel heater in the van. Absolute godsend. But when it's really cold, it still takes ages to get it warm. Could be a summer's day with that plane flying over there. Not a breath of wind. All we need is for the fish to start playing. And we're laughing. Oh, that was a fish, get in! Brilliant. We might end up going back over this little bit of ground, you know. Fantastic. I think it's going to be a codling that's coming up sideways is my guess, because it feels really weird. I don't know, he's coming up the normal way, but he's not bad, is he? Get in. He wasn't getting off. It's gone in the outside, in the top lip, through the back, out the top there. There we go. We'll get him off in a second. He's fine. Just in a tough bit. There we are. He's going to kick off. Perfectly formed, beautiful little chap. See you, buddy. We'll get out and we'll have another go. Oh, I'm in. Get in. This feels a bit nuts. What is going on with that? Let's see what we've got. I think it's going to be a codling again. There we go. Where is it? What have we got? Yep, another codling. Get in. Maybe it's a little bit smaller than the last two, but bigger than the first two for sure. And again, he was absolutely not getting off, this lad, was he? Oh, I'm not sure what he's done with that. I'm not sure what you've done with that, pal. This is going to be a tricky job. Right. Okay. Look, yeah, so I've got it there. If I can get it out of there. That's it. Hey, we might be all right, mate. Might get you done. It's a toughie, this lad, but we've got him. Yay! That's the difficult bit done. Because it had come out one side, gone back in the other, come out again. So it was really tricky. But there he is. He's fine. And he's off straight away. Get in. I like to see them go back. Right, so we're back at the start of that drift. I'm going to stick a little bit of the stink on and get straight down there, because the wind's come up a little now, so we're going to drift a bit faster. So I'll be right on top of it in just a second. There we go. Most of that's on my finger, but never mind. Nothing new there. Let's get down there, see if we can catch a fish, eh? Be nice to get a pollock. It's a tough day, like, so I'm not going to, you know, push me luck, but a pollock would be nice. So I've put the drogue out because the wind's coming with the tide now, so we're going along. We were going at 2. Well, we are still going at 2.5 because the drogue hasn't quite deployed yet. 2.5 kilometres an hour, which is a little bit too fast for me. I like it to be about 1.5, 1. Hopefully this will help. Oh no! Oh God! Of course I've put the bloody drogue out as well, haven't I? So I'm gonna have to bring this in. me just get the drogue in. Bloody hell. This is not what we wanted, was it? It's the pain with a drogue, you can't just move. Do you know what I mean? There's a whole process to go through, which is a pain in the butt. Right, so we'll go and get ourselves sorted out. We'll go over the other side of it and see if we can get it back. I'm not sure we will, but we'll have a go anyway. You don't need to watch all of this. Right, well that was a right pain in the backside. I didn't get the lure out, but I did get the rest of the... I didn't lose everything, I just lost the lure off the end. But then I put the drogue out and it just went a bit bonkers and it got all tangled up in itself. So I've had to spend time doing that. So I'm literally over the mark again already. And I've only just dropped down. Oh, get it! Brilliant. Oh, I'm freezing cold. This is just what I need to warm us up. Let's get it up and have a look at it. Hey, it's been a tough old day, hasn't it? But we've been winkling them out one by one. Where are you, mate? There he is. Wow, that's a decent coley. Look at that thing. Crikey. Oh, yeah. So I've used this motor 3 times now, and so far so good. It seems to have enough power. I haven't been in any really testing conditions. I haven't been into a really strong wind and a strong current, but I'm kind of going across the tide a little bit now, and I've got the wind directly in my face. I'm still doing about 7 kilometers an hour. So it's a 24-pound thrust motor, so it doesn't draw much energy either from the battery. I've got a 100 amp hour LifePo 4, which is far too much for this motor, as I've said before, but what it means is I can have a few trips out without having to worry about charging the battery. So this is the second trip out with it, and I've used 40% of the battery. I was out for about 6 hours yesterday, and for about 4 hours today so far. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, I'm in. Get in. Oh, I don't think I've been this happy to see a fish for ages. This will warm us up a little bit. Goodness me. It's cold out here now, you see. Get in. Oh, well, there you go. That's a bonus, isn't it? Get in. Not a bad looking one either. Nice codling. There we go. Not a monster, but more than welcome, I'm telling you. Get that out that lip there. There you go. Hey, I'm pleased with that. It's been a bit of a grind today, hasn't it? But, you know, we're getting there. Right, that's it. We're heading in. Hey, it's getting chilly now that sun's dipped behind the land, I'm telling you. It's been a tough one, hasn't it? But we've still managed to winkle a few fish out, and I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Do us a favour, would you? And subscribe to the channel. I know I bang on about it, but it really does make a big difference to that pesky old YouTube algorithm, you know. It doesn't affect you in any way. It doesn't cost you any money. It just means next time I upload a video, it'll probably be there on your homepage or something like that. Another thing that really helps is a thumbs up. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a one of them. And if you want to ask us a question, suggest a venue, say hello, anything at all, do that in the comments section down below, because I always reply. I'll catch you next time.